You know that moment when your boss gives you a task and you're wondering, what do they do in that big office? Always delegating, do this, do that. Well, today we're going to be getting answers. So let's go. Hi, Owen. Good morning.
Hello, Sammy. How are you?
Fine, thank you. First, you look so beautiful this morning.
Oh, thank you. I did it for you guys. Transcorp is Nigeria's largest listed diversified conglomerate. We are listed on the Nigeria Exchange and we have about 300,000 shareholders. We are strategic investors in the power, hospitality, and the oil and gas sectors. We have two subsidiaries that are also listed, Transcorp Power PLC and Transcorp Hotels. On a daily basis, we set out to improve lives and transform Africa. Officially, we resume at 8 o'clock at Transcorp, but you're more likely to find me at my desk before 7:30 every morning. There's a lot to do, as you can imagine. I say to people that whatever is not on my schedule does not exist. So you see here, I've got a file and I think my schedule is one of the little papers I have in here and it's all mapped out thanks to my wonderful assistant. She helps to keep my day going. So it depends on what I have to do on that day, but at a minimum, I will check in with one of my CEOs on a daily basis to see what's going on. Because of the role I play, I sit on quite a number of boards, so you find I'm doing like some board meetings, reviewing board papers. So I'm really spending a lot of time reviewing those documents and reading. But I do try to get up from the office at about 6:30 to head off home.
Typically in my role as CEO, I think it's a mix of internal and external engagement. So first, my biggest priority is engaging my team members, ensuring that they have a conducive environment to get their tasks done in a timely, excellent manner. So a day typically involves me spending quite a number of hours one-on-one with my team members. Second, I must engage my global partners. The 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬 Foundation is leading philanthropy, empowering young entrepreneurs. And a lot of global development organizations have identified the work that we do as the most transformative model to support young people in Africa. And so I have lots and lots of meetings on a daily basis with existing partners from the European Union to United Nations Development Program, to IKEA Foundation, to Google. It goes on and on.
So there's a lot that happens, right? So across the retail brands, we have about 7. Heirs Insurance Group, United Capital, we have Africa Prudential, we have Red Tech, we have Heirs Tech, we have Avon Medical, and we have Avon HMO. So what I do is that I have to ensure that all the brands are visible and that we are propagating the message and our core purpose of improving lives and transforming the continent. So there's a whole lot that goes on in my office. And of course, how can I forget? There is our founder and our chairman, who also has a very strong brand and whom we also have to work with as well to ensure that his message is cascaded across all the brands and that there is alignment of purpose.
Okay, so the day typically starts, after my workout, we get to the office and then we start with sending out our daily production report to our joint venture partners and to our regulators. And once that is done, the next would be to have our daily production meeting with our guys in the fields. So following that, I then have my departmental meeting with my team members where we agree on all the other activities we have planned for the day. And that pretty much spirals out, into other things that we have planned for the day.
It's usually a lot. The work never finishes. So sometimes I might have had a plan on how I want the day to go in terms of clearing some deliverables. But then, bearing in mind the fact that we deal with people issues, something might just spring up. It might just be one people matter that will take the whole day, at least maybe 7 hours out of my entire 8 hours. And it can be a lot because you really need to resolve it. The business operation for the day must not suffer. I don't want to get into the building and then hear, oh, there's no power, or there's no diesel, the ACs are not working. If the environment is not conducive, people won't get to work. So quite a number of things are on the plate. And then I have 3 CEOs that I have to report to. They have their own individual demands that we need to meet. But on a daily basis, I just want to ensure everything is fine. There are no people issues.
Juliet coming in with her to-do list for the day, only for a lot of other things to run through the list without any form of expectation. Meetings, impromptu meetings from every stakeholders, including the clients, the underwriters, and name them.
I'm not all work, work, work. I like to watch game shows, and I also have a puzzle game that I play on my phone. But I do try to get up from the office at about 6:30 to head off home, so I can connect with the husband, the children.
But now I love to read. I read a lot of fiction. I also enjoy meeting new people, mentoring younger women, sharing my experiences with younger women, and hopefully inspiring them to make strategic choices career-wise and also professionally.
Life is like a whole new universe outside of work. I have a family that I love so much, and so I ensure that I stay as close to them as possible, to my kids, my husband, the larger family. But more importantly, I have fun. I play games a lot with my kids.
What I do is I try to catch up with family, right? And then, of course, continue with my exercises.
The hats, the HR hats, I mean, I wear it here in the office. Once I get to my house, I'll hang it by the gates and then move on with my life. But I love to have fun outside work.
Being a mom, I love spending time with my kids. I work out and I enjoy cooking a lot.
First of all, believe in yourself. Believe that you can. And I have to tell you that it's not an easy journey. It's not an easy road. That is one that is highly rewarding. I know there's a lot of temptation when we just get married, we have our kids. There's that temptation of, oh, maybe I should just step out of my career, let me raise these children, I'll come back later. It's not that easy to come back later. I also say to the women that are looking to come up, look for role models. People who have walked the paths that you want to walk through. Do you know why you need them? On the days when you're tired, on the days when you're like, okay, this is it, this is me throwing in the towel. You say, wait, hang on, Owen did it. Owen is doing it. But really, I think have a plan for yourself. Believe in yourself. Put on the sacrifice, the hard work, the commitment that is necessary for that vision, for that goal to happen. Create within your group people of like mind. If you don't associate with people who have the same vision as you are, your journey is going to be a lot more difficult because you find people who don't even understand what you're going through, and celebrate your wins as you go along. But please believe in yourself and pick up one step at a time.
I think that we definitely, as women, can do it all. I think that we may not be able to do it all at once. I think that we phase ourselves and give ourselves milestones and timelines. We definitely can accomplish it all. You know, I always tell younger women, I think your 20s personally are a period to sow, to plant, to work really hard, to plant the type of seed you would like to see blossom and flourish in the years to come. And so I think your 20s are to, you know, be laser focused on planting those seeds, working hard, being diligent, making some sacrifices here and there. Because I'd be lying to you if I told you you wouldn't make sacrifices. You will make sacrifices. But, you know, make sacrifices that make the most sense to you and will enable you have the future that you desire, future that you deserve. And so I think your 20s are that period to really work hard and cultivate the different habits and you know, guides that you want to become later in life. Definitely, I think your 30s, where I am now, are a period of reaping and harvesting, I think, to a large extent. But the way the rest of your life will go, that's your trajectory will go, depends on the things that you do in your 20s. So the younger generation, mostly in your 20s, I think this is an exciting time to be alive, an exciting time to be a woman, exciting time to be African. But let's remain focused. Let's deliver laser focused on planting the right seeds, okay?
First of all, yes, you can achieve a whole lot. Maybe not all at the same time, but definitely in phases. And I think that balance is very important for women. First of all, it's important for you to acknowledge that, yes, we are superhumans, but we have limitations, to accept it. Secondly, balance is very important. When I'm at home, I'm at home. I'm fully at home. I'm like with home. With my kids, with my husband, I'm fully at home. But when I'm at work, I try to be as fully at work and, you know, present as possible, because again, that balance is necessary.
So to women, I'd like to say we are very intuitive, right? When you want to do it all, I would say just do as much as you can, but do it with, you know, audacity. Do it with so much passion. You have to do it with energy. And I'm one of those that believe that you can do whatever you put your heart to. We are very blessed we are already natural strategic thinkers, and we are also, we can multitask. We are equally driven, just as women. So I believe that we can put all of these traits together and be the best that we can.
Are women trying to do it all, or naturally God has just given them that capacity to do a lot of things, right? So in my opinion, I think somehow we naturally have that capacity to do a lot. So naturally, women are multitasking. Is it convenient for them? Perhaps not, but they just have to get things done. So if you're going to get so many things done at the same time, just make sure that there are things that are very important and would count for you at the end of the day, and it's geared towards a critical objective. So you're not just doing it for the sake of getting so many things done and nothing is being achieved at the end of the day. But it's interesting how we get all these things done. Yeah, I must say.
So long you have that focus, you are focused on a particular goal.
Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. All the women, I love you guys.
Happy International Women's Day!
Now you've heard it all. Remember, our leaders are constantly behind the scene making things happen. In my view, they are the busiest among us. Until we meet again, we wish you a joyous and empowering International Women's Day from all of us at Heirs Insurance Group.